Okay, Doug, did you have a good Christmas?
Yes, Frank, I did.
You did?
Yeah, it was, let's say it was a normal Christmas. Yes, I'm not the best Christmas person in the world.
Bit of a Grinch, are you?
Yeah, it's like someone else I know, actually.
Who'd that be, Doug?
I don't know.
Self-confessed Grinch.
Yes,
Yeah.
I even got a pair of Grinch pyjamas from the daughter.
Oh, right.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
We're over that now.
Yes. Now we can do some fishing.
Yeah, so Happy New Year to you.
Well, the same to you, Doug.
And Happy New Year to all our friends out there that you know, watch us.
They've wondered where the hell we've been for the last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been
Well,
putting up decorations, buying
yeah.
presents, wrapping presents,
all that sort of stuff.
buying stuff we don't want to eat or drink. And
That's right. Thank God it's over for another 12 months.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we're out and about again, and we're down here at Wynn Vale this morning, and I've got to say it's a tad breezy, but we'll make the best of it. So what are you doing today, Doug?
I am fishing a feeder, like I noticed you got feeders on there, so
Yep.
I'm going to fish one feeder. And I watched Fishing with Den the other day, bless him, and he was fishing a stick float for nostalgia.
Right.
So I thought,
Did he catch any nostalgias?
He did.
Oh, right.
He did actually very well.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd bring out my split cane rod,
Oh my goodness.
right, which is probably 70 years old.
So it's poor. Not even half your age.
Hold on a minute, I haven't finished yet. And my Mitchell 300, which
Right.
is probably 60 years old.
Okay.
And my age, us three are over 200 years old.
That's
So
fairly...
you can work that out yourself.
Yeah, that's fairly frightening, Doug.
Yeah, it is. So I'm going to fish with that today.
Right.
Yeah. So see how I go. I don't know. Yeah. That's heavy, that is.
Yeah, it looks
So
heavy.
Yeah. But,
It's got the action of a Chinese noodle, I think.
yeah. We'll give it a go though, and I'm going to fish it with a quill float.
A quill.
Especially for you, Den.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's hope we manage to get something today, Doug.
I think, personally, I'm just happy to be sitting here.
Yes, I tend to agree. I was going to go saltwater fishing, but the tides are absolute rubbish, and I don't think there's a campsite in South Australia that's not booked out.
No.
It is so busy, and we were only commenting the other day how quiet it was on the roads. Everybody's away on holidays.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah, so what's the time now? Time's 7 o'clock, so we've got 3.5 hours before
Oh no,
10:30.
I hope my patience is that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into it.
All the best.
You too. I'm going to fish a feeder and out towards the sun over there, and the other one unweighted, but that could be a bit of a challenge with this breeze to sort of get any distance out from the bank, but never mind. This one's got worms on it. I'm not going to go out a huge distance. There are some snags out to my left, and I don't want to get into them. So that's the feeder. Right, little lull in the wind. Let's get this one out.
We've sort of half got our sponsorship through, Frank, from Gold and Black
Oh yeah?
for the bread. But before you get the t-shirt, they wanna get us to try it out.
Okay.
So last night I did my normal, I got my bread punch, right, so I put it through the ringer, and then I found this. So they're going to impregnate our bread.
Ah, that's different.
Yeah, but you've never seen that before.
No, I can't say I have.
And yeah, so that's just to up the sponsorship if it goes well. Yet again, there'll be a t-shirt on the way.
Oh great, so what do we get? 2 slices a trip?
A half a loaf each.
Half a loaf each.
The loaf between us, yeah. So yeah, so they're good lads.
Oh yeah, things are looking up though.
Yeah, very generous.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. So there you go.
Wow.
So I shall try that in a minute.
I've never seen bread branded like that before.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's all above board. You could eat that.
Oh.
You could. I don't think I would.
Only as toast.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's black and gold bread I'll be using.
Well,
today.
excellent work, Doug. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. That'd be a bite, isn't it?
That'd be a bite, Doug, and I'm sorry, but I've gone right through you.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
I'm under. Stop meeting like this.
Yeah. Frank causes chaos again.
Chaos is not wrong. What is going on here? Well, all that mucking around. It's done me in the sticks, Doug. It's done me in the sticks. Oh no, I got him. Here we go. Big caddy.
Hold on. That's a nice one. Beauty.
Well, that was...
That's a good one. That needs to be weighed.
yes, I'll be checking that. We'll do some measurements, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so there he is. 48 centimetres and 2.7 pounds. Doug wants a photo. I want to hold him up.
Yeah. Not your biggest though, is it? It's about... Don't step back. Can you face me?
Just a sec.
Oh, that's a monster. I need the tail to go back. That's it. Yep.
Okay. Right, we'll let this fella go. Thanks for coming along because I wasn't feeling that optimistic. He caused a lot of problems. There he goes. So the golden black bread has claimed a victim. So filthy dirty water, howling wind, probably didn't cast out more than about 10 metres and picked up a big catfish like that. So even if I get nothing else today, I'll be happy. Yeah, he wasn't any further out than where that duck is. Doug has caught a yabby, and it's not even on the bait. Well, Doug, that's come on, rustle him. So he must have just walked onto your line.
Yeah.
That's catch of the day, Doug. I don't think anyone's going to repeat that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even on the bait, was he? He was just hanging on the line.
Yeah. But I got a bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think I might let him go now.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure that yabbies count, but
God. Little bugger.
well, good release.
Yeah.
So your quill float has turned up a yabby. I don't expect that was what you were thinking was going to be on the line.
It's not a quill float actually because it was too windy. I've got that on now. That's a Punchmaster straight waggler.
A Punchmaster straight waggler.
Yeah. A wind beater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pleased to say that right now, anyway, the wind seems to have died down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I just checked before and it was 45 k's an hour, which is not what we expected. Anyway, so one yabby and one catfish.
Yes.
I guess things could be worse.
They could be. It could still be Christmas.
Grinch. Well, it's all turning out to be a little unorthodox this morning.
That was a good one-handed release though, wasn't it? For a yabby without actually getting bit.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I guess.
Robbie wouldn't have done as good as that.
You don't think so?
He wouldn't like this.
No, he's pretty accomplished yabby wrangler.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, so a bit unorthodox because a catfish that quite honestly had no idea was on the line. It didn't trigger the bite alarm. I just saw the line had gone tight. Very lucky to get him in, considering that he swam right across, picked up both of Doug's lines and ended up in the tree roots over there. But fortune favours the brave, as they say, and then Doug just wrestled in a monster yabby, which wasn't even on the bait, it was just hanging on his line. So, not really what you'd call regulation fishing at this point. But at least that wind seems to have died down a little bit. It was terrible before. Oh no, don't tell me. It couldn't possibly be. It couldn't be. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh God.
It's the dreaded. Here you go. What we all love to catch. Hey Doug.
Yeah.
Should we blame Andrew again?
Yeah. Blame Andrew.
Blame Andrew, okay.
Yeah. Bugger.
We don't like to catch them at the best of times, not just because they're a pain in the neck when we're trying to catch fish, but because you've got to try and get the hook out. Look at him go. Straight back out for you to catch again.
So, yeah, okay. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it?
I think so. Well, you're on the board, Doug, but only just.
Anything to keep Andrew happy.
I'm sure he'll make an appropriate comment about now.
Oh.
So we were just moosing about whether or not those hardback reptiles are cannibalistic, and maybe they could do us a favour and eat each other so there's none left, but I think that might be wishful thinking. Yeah, I think it's just one of those days. The conditions aren't exactly ideal. It's quite reasonable right now, but every now and again you just get a 40-50 km/h gust comes through and all the dust flies off the bank and ugh. Anyway, as we both said after the Christmas break, it's just nice to be out.
Yeah, nice to be out.
Nice to be out, yep.
Yeah.
Well, Doug definitely had a hit then. The bite alarm went several times, but unfortunately no hookup.
But of course it wasn't a reptile, so I didn't catch it.
Takes talent. I think Doug's done it again.
Nice bending the rod though, Frank.
Yep. And this one's only a little tacker. Well, I got to say, Doug, I'm more than happy for you to catch them.
Yeah.
Because it means I'm not. Exactly the same escape route as the other one.
Straight into my swim.
Yes. Well, better your swim than mine, that's all I can say.
Yeah. Oh, for God's sake.
Well, that's the trifecta, Doug. I'll tell you what, they're getting smaller too.
I thought that was a big. That's a long neck.
It looks like a long neck, doesn't it?
It is now.
Yeah. Somebody's got to catch them. certainly has the knack for it. Well, that wind seems to have moderated a little bit, but it hasn't done anything to improve the fishing. One catfish between us, and we've been here for 2.5 hours. But you know what Doug says? Doug says that the fish work to a schedule here, don't you, Doug?
Yeah.
10:30 non-daylight saving time, 11:30 daylight saving time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Is she blowing? Yes, this is not quite what was forecast for today, and it's swinging around all over the place, which makes it awkward to fish. Doug just hit something on the float. It's not another one, is it, Doug?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it's better than the alternative, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is on the old split cane rod, the 6-pound line,
Yeah.
the retro float, and the Mitchell reel.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! He's in my bag. Never seen anyone get so excited about a
carp.
chubby little carp
Well,
like
what
that.
do you
Yeah,
expect?
that's right.
What's
yeah.
the matter with you people?
Well, Happy New Year, fish. Well, it's a fish, Doug. It's not one of those other things.
No.
In your face, Andrew.
Okay.
Doug's bite alarm just went. I think it's a carp. Similar to what you had before.
Yeah.
Oh well.
God,
It's
that fought better than it looked.
Happy New Year fish number 2. Easy peasy, Uncle Doug.
Ooh. I've got a 12-pound line on that, so it's a bit easier. I must admit, I thought it was a bit bigger than that though. Oh.
Aren't you not allowed to throw them back?
No, you're not supposed to. About the same.
Yeah. Doug's trying to have 2 bob each way and telling me that he just caught that fish at 10:30, but of course he hasn't allowed for daylight saving, so in actual fact, according to the Doug theory of fishing at Wynn Vale Dam, he shouldn't have a fish till 11:30, which is another hour, but we've caught 3, so I think it'd be fair to say his theory is shot to pieces. It's another very similar to the other 2 sized carp. Well, at least you're getting bites, Doug.
Yeah, same size. That's unusual for here.
Yes, it is. In the bag. So that's 3 carp for Doug.
Yeah. 3.
Very good. I had a initial false alarm with the bite alarm.
Oh, that's be a cat, isn't it?
Picked the rod up and finally hooked up on another fish. Not sure what this is yet. I suspect it'll be a carp, but you never know. A small carp.
Small carp, that's all right. There you go, they give you a bit, don't they?
Yeah, I do.